But bro, this wasn't just a win. This was a warning shot. Donovan Mitchell didn't just carry the Cavs. He dragged them out of the grave, dropped 43 in enemy territory, and left Tyrese Haliburton and the entire Pacers squad looking like traffic cones on defense. Indiana fans paid real money to watch their team get baptized on their own floor. You thought this series was over? You thought wrong. Cleveland just walked into Indiana, stomped on their momentum, and said, "We're not dead. We're just getting started." This was personal. And you're about to see why. Boom. Cut to highlight montage. All right, y'all, let's lock in. Final score, Cavs 126, Pacers 104. And if you didn't watch the game, don't let that 22-point margin fool you. This wasn't a blowout. This was an exorcism. The Pacers had a 2-0 lead and a rowdy home crowd ready to light the building on fire. And what did they do with it? They curled up and let Mitchell torch them alive. After a 36-36 tie early, Cleveland turned it into a 25-4 run that sucked the soul out of Indiana. From that moment, the Cavs said, "You're not coming back. We're not choking this. Not tonight." Every time the Pacers made a push, Mitchell hit them with a dagger. Strus, splashing threes. Mobley, boarding like Rodman. Cleveland didn't just win, they made a statement. Let's start with the obvious. Donovan. Freakin' Mitchell. 43 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. On the road, in a must-win, with blood in his eyes, Brow looked like he was cosplaying as Prime Kobe. Step backs, drives, clutch threes, bodying defenders that were practice dummies. This wasn't just a good game. This was a career-defining playoff moment. And shout out to Cavs Twitter for saying it best. Speeda Mitchell pulled up to Indy like he was auditioning for John Wick 5. Max Strus deserves his flowers too. 27-7 with 4 threes. Dude was everywhere. He was like that annoying fly that just keeps buzzing around. Pacers couldn't swat him off. He hit back-to-back daggers in the fourth when things got dicey. That was cold-blooded. Evan Mobley, certified baller. 18 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. Oh, and the dude just casually won Defensive Player of the Year and showed exactly why. He held it down inside, made life hell for Indiana's cutters, and walled off the paint like a medieval fortress. Jarrett Allen, 19-12. That's what you want from your big. Physicality. Boards. Putbacks. Cleveland didn't get pushed around, they did the pushing. And let's talk about Darius Garland. 10 points, only 1 rebound. But his presence mattered. He kept the offense flowing, took pressure off Mitchell, and just being back from injury was huge. Cavs made 14 threes, won the rebounding battle 56-37, and threw in some sneaky zone defense that completely threw off Indiana's rhythm. Brody, this was one of the most complete playoff performances of the year. Now let's talk about Indiana. What the hell was that? Y'all were up 2-0. You had the crowd. You had the momentum. And this is what you gave us? Haliburton with 4 points in a home playoff game? 4? Bro was out there running cardio. Dude had as many field goals as technical fouls the Pacers picked up. Let's be real. The moment was too big. They played scared. They played soft. They got bullied. Pascal Siakam dropped 18. Cool. But this ain't the G League. We need impact, not just box score fluff. Every time the Pacers made a run, they had no one to take over. No closer. No fire. Just empty possessions and desperation heaves. And don't get me started on the defense. Cleveland shot 50% from the field and was getting wide open looks all night. No rotations, no effort, no physicality. They got cooked. Like air fryer chicken wings. Crispy on the outside, soft in the middle. And the 5 technicals? 5. This team mentally folded. Delay of game. Complaining to refs. Flopping. Meanwhile, Mitchell's flying into front row seats, getting banged up, and still cooking y'all. This ain't it, Chief. You had a chance to go up 3-0 and all but kill the series. Instead, you got embarrassed in front of your home fans. This is one of those games you throw your jersey in the microwave and set it on fire. Fan on Reddit said, "I bought tickets to watch a playoff game, ended up watching a Donovan Mitchell mixtape." Another one tweeted, "Haliburton out there like a 2K My Career bot, standing in the corner while Speeda torches his team." And my personal favorite from a Cavs fan, Pacers better build a statue of Mitchell outside their arena, because he owns that place now. Listen, I don't want to overreact, but Indiana's vibes are fraudulent right now. They had the chance to crush Cleveland's soul, and instead, they gave them life. Where's the urgency? Where's the grit? Where's the guy who says, get on my back, we're not losing tonight? You let a wounded Cleveland squad with a fresh off the injury report Garland, Mobley, and Hunter walk into your house and punch you in the throat. That's coaching. That's leadership. That's mentality. Rick Carlisle, I'm looking at you, bro. Meanwhile, J.B. Bickerstaff coached like his job was on the line. Creative defense, smart rotations, timely timeouts. He coached like it was Game 7, not Game 3. That's the difference. MVP? No debate. Donovan Mitchell, absolute dog, alpha, killer. This man said, we're not going down 3-0 and dropped a nuclear bomb on Indiana. LVP? With all due disrespect, Tyrese Haliburton. 4 points in a home playoff game? Nah, that's criminal. You don't get a pass because you smiled and got 5 assists. You're supposed to be the star, the engine, the face of the franchise. Tonight, you were a ghost. Cleveland just flipped the script on this entire series. The road team has won every game so far. But now, the Cavs have the momentum. The Cavs have the confidence. And most importantly, they have Spida. Game 4 is going to be war. So here's the question. Is this the beginning of a Cavs comeback, or did Indiana just have one bad night? Drop your take in the comments. And tell me this, should Haliburton be catching more heat right now, or is this all on coaching? Hit that like button if Mitchell dropped your jaw tonight. Subscribe if you're riding with real playoff rants, not that ESPN soft talk. And yo, Pacers fans, you better pray for Game 4, or this series is about to be real different. Cavs in 6? Let's talk about it. Peace.